up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm the anonymous gamer.
And I'm Akinji.
Who asked you come out? I have my dog here.
And the dog here.
Baba, calm down now. Which one is the dog here? Calm down.
Yeah, say your mind, say your mind, mind him. So it's me. It's not bad. What up, people? Sorry for the break in transmission. I am Joshua Akinji.
As far as I don't understand, who are you?
I am Joshua, also known as Akinji.
So what do you do? What do you do?
Okay, so I'm a site manager with a realty company now, and also a photographer, a cinematographer, everything that has to do with media. You can count me in, and a passive car lover. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so guys, the point of this channel is just basically to talk about car cruise, vibes, games, basically different things that are going on in the world, I guess.
Yes, why are you guessing?
Which one is it? Is it your channel?
Why are you guessing?
Bro, it's my channel. I invited you here. So I need to pay me that respect.
Exactly what I'm
No miss yam here, guy. If you miss yam, I go clear you. No miss yam. Don't miss yam. Yeah, so as I was saying, actually, I've noticed that within the last 2 weeks, we've had 2 cases of accidents. And it's funny how both cars are Mercedes.
In the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, this is like at least within, what's today's date again? Sorry. Today is 6th. And within November 20 something and 15, I guess. That's within the last 2 weeks now.
Yes.
Yeah, so I've noticed that we've had 2 accidents from 2 German cars, and there are 2 C43s, which I really don't understand what exactly is going on. Now, right now, we're in December period. Everybody used to call it the Ember month.
Yeah.
The moment we entered, it's from September now. The moment we entered September, they used to call everything. They used to call it the Ember month, where a lot of crazy ass shit goes on.
Yeah, this Nigerian mentality of Ember, danger, and all that.
See, me, I don't really vibe with that crap. My own is just, as a normal human being that you are, I believe that you should have sense. You should apply wisdom common sense that God gave you, and then before you go out, say a prayer. Yeah, thank you Lord for life, and say a prayer. I'm bless my going out and coming in, and also your family too. So at the same time, I feel when you guys are driving your high performance cars with a lot of torque, because actually waiting they kill people, no be horsepower. Now torque, too much torque from the wheels will spin and shit like that.
Yes.
That's what's killing them. That's what's killing a lot of people. And I don't understand. This year, to be very honest, I noticed that accidents is
it's been quite on the high.
rampant.
Yes.
Even our car meets that we go for, I've seen accidents. Like that manga's meet that we go for.
Yeah.
Bro, you don't reach 5 minutes.
And then there were already series of
It's not up to 5 minutes that we started moving and
back to back.
And then you know the funny thing, the people that are having accidents are the ones that bring dealership cars. I understand that you're a dealer, you have your money, blah 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 blah. But
Oftentimes are you sure it's always about your money? Oftentimes it's this are people's money. Most of the times, being a dealer, so I can tell, and with the little knowledge and understanding I have about dealership and all of that, oftentimes these are people's investments. They are coming to use to show off.
yeah, true.
So and most of the comments we've had to be, that we've had to attend and all of that, you will see that it's mostly Belgian cars, foreign used cars that you see that usually are involved in this accident.
I don't really foreign.
Let's just assume. Let's give it to them. Let's give it that title. Sample boys.
Sample boys.
Let's just give it that title.
I'm sorry.
No disrespect. Let's give that title to foreign used cars, and I don't blame. Most of the time I blame the drivers. I think coming back to what we're trying to talk about here is all about driving. Defensive driving, people's driving and all of that. So most of the time I blame drivers a lot of times, the drivers themselves. And situations like this that we're talking about, the car meets, I feel like there's a lot of people trying to show themselves off. That is what I feel often happens most of the time.
So you want to show off with Honda V6 story against Mercedes CLS 63 E93, E92 M3,
That's what I feel.
SLS AMG, SLS AMG,
Bro.
S63. Those are the people that you want to know.
I mean, it's just show, you know.
Wait, you want to show?
So now that I don't know, I don't understand. Try
Show
to
off.
themselves. That, you know,
Wait, what are you showing?
you know, I think we've had to, even from our WhatsApp group, you've seen where there are battles of, you know, Lexus boys trying to compare themselves. So that's what we show. That's part of the tell too. So when you feel among, let them see that yes, that their car can also do the same thing. This personal car is doing.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, their car cannot do the same thing this other guy is doing. Let me tell you something.
That's what I'm saying. They're trying to show off, but they don't have that understanding.
Okay. At the end of the day, just like we said, it falls down to the driver.
Yes.
We're talking about defensive driving here today, right? It falls down to the driver. You step out of your house. You check, of course, normal, before you enter a car, you do your routine checks. You check the tire pressure. If you have the system that then releases those advanced system has that it shows it inside the gauge, now how much air each tire has. Yeah, you're good to go. Then maybe just do a check on the engine, maybe just the dipstick check. Just do that one, just check water. You're good to go. They go, you start the car, let's just idle a bit, then you go out. You then go for life, normal, of course, and then you move, right? The thing is, let's first start with the cars that had accidents.
Okay.
I understand that Benz has a lot of safety systems, a whole wide range of safety systems.
Of course.
Pre-collision warning, blind spots, steering assist. That's the one that if you remove your hand, it's like starts vibrating, and even it will still control the car.
So also have lane assist.
Yeah, lane keeping assist, braking assist,
Yes.
all those shit like that. What people fail to understand is that even with all those safety features, whether you go get accident or not, it goes like waiting will be. So at the end of the day, it still falls down to the driver because you are the one controlling the car. It's not the car that's controlling you. Yeah, so you have, and then most of these cars, they're pushing a lot of power that even the manufacturers themselves, they don't tell us, they don't state they don't state the true power that those cars are pushing. Imagine
it's common to BMW.
Yes, imagine G80. I just watched one race on Kawa this morning. A G80 BMW M3 comp. Normally pushes about 500 something horsepower. This one's pushing 1,000, and then it beats. I think either it beat a McLaren 720S or a Lamborghini. One or two. It beat 4.
That G80 M3 comp, and you don't think that was modified?
It has now. I just said 1,000 horsepower now, bro. So that means you can even probably push more than that.
Of course.
Okay, do you remember this guy that uses the coupe BMW M240i one stock? Do you know one stock?
I'm not sure, I can't remember.
Okay, he's the guy because an M2 pushes I can't remember. Like
it's not 400 horsepower.
Around that range. One stock, he modified his own to 1,003. I think 1,003 something horsepower.
That's driving your dead.
For that small car. Small chassis. It's not to be balanced on the road. Let's be very honest. But and then M240i and M3 are different. M2 is the one that's rear-wheel drive.
Yes.
M240i is four-wheel drive.
Yes.
But to be very honest, the both cars are very similar. Alike. Now pushing that to the 1,300 something horsepower, it makes the car more of rear-wheel drive bias.
Yes.
For me, it completely even disables the all-wheel drive system because you're pushing too much power, you're pushing too much torque. And he had an accident.
That was it.
Yeah. That was accident. So a lot of these cars, they are pushing a lot of power that we cannot even tell.
Yes.
You understand? I think manufacturer always states and maybe ECU.
I think they just give you like a minimum benchmark for you to understand that this is the minimum this thing pushes.
Yeah.
So it's left to you, the driver, to be careful
and to figure it
let's
out.
be honest, speed can be very tempting. I'm not exempted from that. Speed can be very tempting. And then it's much more tempting when you are speeding and then you are maneuvering, through traffic.
Yeah, that's they
It's
call that.
much more tempting.
What they call that swimming. I mean, yeah, our driver was calling swimming. Yeah, if you swim.
When you're maneuvering through traffic. So
I think that's what caused this last C14 that had accident. That pop, there's a pop. Everybody knows that car. I'm not going to say too much, but everybody knows that car. I think that's what caused the accident for the guy. He wanted to swim because when I saw it, I'm like, I just asked myself, how? Like,
how did it happen?
how?
That's really the first question. How did it happen?
Bro, Benz.
I don't say that one. There's an expectation that comes with such a car.
Benz is not.
It shouldn't be.
Benz is not. What do you call the name of this car? That's the most dangerous car to drive. The one that killed Paul Walker. Porsche Carrera.
Okay.
Benz is not Porsche Carrera. Carrera GT does not have any safety system. There's like you're just. Carrera GT it weighs 1,300 something kg. It's a V10. It's also manual. No ABS. No, there's like it is you and God. You're just two of you. Just like that one, you have brakes, but you have God. It's just so I don't understand why you crash a Mercedes. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not blaming anybody, right? But I believe everybody should calm down. Whatever you're driving, calm down. We have families at home that are waiting for us every single time we go out. Even if you claim to stay alone, you all have families. You have someone that's going to be bothered about you. So I don't what.
So yeah, the bottom line to this now is let's try to. Yeah, I mean, while driving, of course, like I said earlier, speed can be very tempting, and I am no exemption. I'm not gonna lie. It's something that yes, I fall victim of speed and so. But the point is, yeah, careful driving is what I'm trying to admonish here.
Defensive driving, not aggressive driving. Drive defensive.
So you have to be mindful of your environment, your surroundings while you're driving.
How many people even went to driving school? Forget about that crap. I mean, driving school is not really. Let's not go into that. Let's not go into that.
But yeah, I mean, we thank God for life.
Yeah, of course.
So defensive driving, like I said, be mindful of your surroundings while you're driving. Because a lot of the times we car lovers, we tend to just focus more on the fun parts.
Adrenaline junkies.
We tend to focus more on the fun part of it, and we forget that there's also another part of driving that we should pay attention to, which is the defense system of it all. Those are around us. I mean, you can be the best driver, but then those around you, let me use the word crazy.
Like no, the assumption is that when you're on the road, you always assume
every other, you're the only same person. You're the only same person.
Assume that every other
person is
no, for safety reasons.
Yes.
And I know how many times that thing has helped me.
Yes.
I can say it that in driving, like not normal daily driving, I never bashed car before. But they hit me before. That one is something you cannot avoid. The person that hit me, the funny thing was that was in 2020. I was driving around 4. I stopped at traffic lights. Now so I just hear one from back. What is up? I just checked. I see one with a 2012 Camry. Stop. Calm down. No, they do like that, man. They are ladies that.
No, they are ladies that, of course, I understand that.
But I'm trying to understand what happened exactly. Was she pressing her phone or what exactly happened? That
was she the one in the car?
Yes, no, she did car. It was on a large.
She was distracted.
She just hit me and then I went to check. You understand? Me and folks went to check. Right? It was a 2012 Camry. You guys know that reliable 2012 Camry. That beautiful one, the boxy one. So when I saw a car, on the front, it don't tear.
A bumper.
Yes, that place where the Toyota sign is under it.
Okay.
Can you get it fire? Like, you don't tear open like this. I can't understand saying what. So, the first thing we just asked her when she came, she was,
are you alright?
No, which not be. You know the first thing she told me? My husband. One lie. My husband has how? I don't understand. You're not even thanking God for your life. My husband. You know,
I don't blame her.
We just asked her, Madam, are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. Bye-bye.
I don't blame her.
We come out and enter car and go.
I don't blame her.
The rest is left to you. Anything you want to, that's your problem.
She's saying her husband. I think she needs to understand that.
No.
You don't know the kind of.
I understand.
The husband is.
No, I understand.
Okay, so you get it. So, but so like that bashing part, being a woman now. So I think also I've experienced that also. I think I was around that City Gates, down Stadium City Gates area.
Yeah.
And I was going. I was waiting in front of this lady. You know that connecting point. They're coming from this National Hospital side, and then I was coming from this Magic Land way.
Okay.
How did it go?
That's
The next thing, this lady was trying to enter into the way, and then behind me, I parked. I mean, got so good. I had a good grip of the car.
Okay.
If not, I believe that there could have been a
Spin
fatal accident.
Yeah.
A more fatal accident at that junction then. I think that this nonsense was 2022. So, I mean, I went to park and everything. Could you believe that this woman was all about, what's wrong with you? Excuse me, I was not in front, you hit me. What's wrong with you? I think the funny why she was reacting that was she had kids. She didn't see that she was at fault. Hitting me from behind.
Wait, but one from back, the thing so.
Yeah, she hit me from behind. And she's like, what's wrong with you? So what I just concluded that probably because she had children, she was distracted and all that.
Just let it go, just let it go. No,
you don't argue with them and all that. So I just let her be, and I was like, sorry about all of that. I've read all that. Let me just be because she's a lady. Arguing with her would.
Nah, there's no point.
There's no point.
As long as everybody is safe, basically.
Yes.
There's no incident or shit like that.
Any excited accident, so
you guys are good to go.
So yeah, so like I was saying, so bottom line is this try to be conscious, and also there's also another thing that I think we should be wary of.
What's that?
You know, this one-hand driving.
Oh yeah.
One-hand driving.
Yeah. Come on, I see a lot of comments. You know, on my TikTok, I post a lot of car content.
Yes.
So I now see a lot of people. They're always talking about maybe their Benz driver, BMW. Why are you using two hands? Why?
Oh God!
I'm like, wait. You have never experienced what they call torque steer before. That's why I said everything is not always horsepower. To be very honest, what really matters is the torque. It's the torque that pushes. It's not your horsepower. The torque is from the wheels. I don't know whether it's all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive. It's even worse if it's rear-wheel drive. And there's even all-wheel drives that spin out too.
Yes.
Like Nissan GTR. It's all-wheel drive, but if you know many accidents where I don't see, people don't get GTR before they bash them anyhow. What people don't understand
is that is banned in the US.
Is Nismo. There's Nismo. There's
banned in the US.
Wait, they banned GTR.
There's one that was banned.
Are you sure?
There's one. Unfortunately, unfortunately, there's one drug, but it's Nissan. Yes.
Well, let me check it.
Yeah, Nissan was banned in the US. I think because of power, torque.
Well, the thing is, the US, there are a lot of regulations.
Yes.
That's why these days, cars that used to sound really crazy those days, like the Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG W204,
yes,
the one with the 6.2 V8, naturally aspirated. That's one of the best sounding cars, you understand? Ferrari too, A12 super fast, 6.5 liter V12, ME2. Sounds very good.
So it's very well, like you said, US they have a lot of regulations and policies.
Yeah.
So,
Those emissions. So I think that's why most cars
most
cars now started using turbocharged. They started making the engines smaller,
yes,
basically. But though they said they were smaller and they're kind of more efficient. I don't know, but let me also check that. So was Nissan GTR banned in the US? No, Nissan GTR was not banned.
Okay, Skyline, yeah.
Oh, Sky. That's Skyline is R34 now.
Yeah.
That's the one Paul Walker used to use that one a lot. But why did they ban it? Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm seeing it. Oh, okay. What was blocked, restricted, and why? Earlier versions. Basically, Japanese market Nissan Skyline GTR. These cars didn't meet US safety.
I saw it.
Okay.
It's been long.
So, but actually, those Nissans, to be very honest, they push a lot of power.
Yeah.
If you know, to get 1,000 horsepower, there's not a problem. It is similar to Toyota Supra chassis.
Yeah, Supra.
You know Supra.
Yeah,
Mark,
Supra.
Mark, is it Mark
Supra.
4 or you know the main Supra
Yes,
before
yes.
the more recent ones? You can push up to 1,000 horsepower. You can even push more.
More, yeah.
You can push more. So I think that chassis is kind of quite similar to Supra. So let's talk about torque steer. A lot of people don't know that even if a car is all-wheel drive, let me use one of my guys' car. This 2010 Acura TL, the all-wheel drive one, the one with the SH all-wheel drive. Normally, even me too, I used to be one-handed driver, but I learned the hard way.
Yeah.
Now torque steer make me learn. I put my hand and he drive, I just be cruise, we're just cruising. I just said, make I just match on. Bro, as I match on, the car was going sideways. If not, I just survived hold on. And I'm like, guy, how many horsepower is this car pushing? 305. I don't understand. Why is your car spinning like this? Is it not? It's front wheel drive biased. It's not supposed to spin. That I think I'm gonna do like a research. That was torque steer. And I think TL pushes about almost close to 400 Newton meters of torque because it's close to Lexus IS 350. Bro, I literally went sideways. If not, we say, you understand, counter steer.
No, counter steer.
And then people come down. And then people are saying we should drive with one hand. You want to drive Mercedes-Benz C63S, 700 Newton meters of torque with one hand. Okay.
So like I said now, even counter steering that I'm talking about, it comes with quick reflex. And that's why it's good to pay attention to your surroundings.
See, it gets on counter steer. The car will carry you go left. You won't carry and go right. Or you will go left again.
If I try to balance, that's what it's reflex. So yes, like I was saying, talking about defensive driving, let's try to avoid that one hand driving. If you're driving a car that pushes,
a lot of power
basically.
Because even one of my guys explained to me, he uses the fixed C300. Everybody knows who this fixed C300 is. So now his car normally the standard is 362 horsepower. Okay. But now because he's on the stage 2. Okay. You understand? So he's on the CC3S level, 500 or more. You understand? Depending on the temperature. Because these turbocharged cars, the temperature is a problem. Okay. So if the if the weather is not too good, if it gets too hot, it's going to go limp mode sometimes. No, that's just not the bad limp mode. There are two types of, there's limp mode that your engine is on, and then there's limp mode that your transmission, your ECU is trying to protect your car. So that's what happens. You understand? Now his car is pushing that amount of horsepower, 500 plus horsepower. For that now, and the normal standard torque of that car is 500 and something Newton meters of torque. So now imagine if the car is pushing 500 horsepower. Now it's going to be pushing about 700 Newton meters. So that automatically makes it C63S level. Because the car we're talking about actually beats a C63S. It has beaten an AMG GTS. Not in a the stadium where we do those drifting. It has beaten a GTS, but not top speed. But I can tell you that they will tie because their numbers are quite.
So the GTS was the same in stock.
GTS is stock. GTS 500 and something, but rear wheel drive. You understand? And then meanwhile, his own car is
stage 2 already.
It's stage but it's stage 2, but it's all wheel drive or rear wheel drive bias. So it pushes 67% to the rear, and then 33 front. The problem with that car is that he likes turning off traction control so that it can launch well. The problem with that car is anytime you climb water, it's going to slide. It's going to slide. So you have to be ready to count. I've seen how you can. You don't see me. You must go. What? I know you're saying. You go see. Don't worry. You go see. He must go. I can't ask him. Say, guy, you go gym. So that he doesn't go to gym.
The guy itself is the gym. You're driving a muscle, so you also have building muscle.
Even Ocas with the GT, Shelby GT 500.
Yes.
The stock, because that car is that's Mustang's like track car, right? So that one pushes 760.
I think it's
No, he says it's not stock. That's what he said. I'm not. No, me get car. He said the car is 800 and.
That car is loud. That car is
Bro,
that car is loud. Jab definitely wants years.
We did Jabi Lake more. We did sit down. You know that bridge? that bridge way far. Now where we hear who?
That car is loud.
When will be aeroplane?
That car is
The car is loud. No, the car is definitely loud. So his car pushes 700 or something, but he said he's pushing 800 or something. Okay, fine. The way I've seen him move, it does look like he's pushing 800 or something. Let me be very honest. Because I've virtually seen him beat almost everybody in a race.
Yeah, I think the last one I saw was the one with that C350.
They didn't race.
Why was that one not be racing? I won't call it race, but it was a show.
Maybe say Baba almost
yeah.
You don't see what he do and he do that.
I remember
that one. Now play with it. I thought you wanted to talk about the F this thing BMW now.
I didn't watch that.
You read okay?
I wasn't there.
And I posted that one. It's on my sheet. Now sometimes I've actually Oka's car is pure revolution. It's a Mustang.
Of course.
You know, when it comes to muscle cars, right? Camaro, Mustang, that's Ford Mustang, whatever, and Dodge. The one with the most crashes is actually Mustang. A lot of people driving Mustangs, maybe they just don't understand the car. I guess. I think maybe they don't understand the car.
Could it be that they're not taking their time to understand the car?
Yes, they're not taking that. They just own a Mustang. You just want to drive.
Another person that I know that wants a Mustang, Blue Baby, and she's one careful person.
Yeah, she's very careful. And I've actually seen her car slide, like you want to make a U-turn. She has slid, she did that on purpose, not that it's slid out. Then I've seen a video of her just like turning around in a second. You understand? So
she's one careful person.
I think you need to understand your car.
Generally,
you need to understand. You need to understand your car generally. Sorry, I say generally. Generally, you need to understand a car. Cars understand it. I've even few times when they move, you get some videos. I don't see a way they say the car won't slide. If not, we say.
Yes, let's go back to what we're saying. So one-handed driving, it's not safe.
It's not safe. Please don't do one-handed driving, please.
It's not safe. Generally, it's not safe.
Always use your two hands to drive.
So then it's not talk more of those driving cars that are pushing power. So I mean we're all victims of it. I'm not like we're all victims of it. Myself, I'm talking about victim. Even he is a victim of it. We're all victims of because sometimes it just comes in like that. You're trying to relax, cruise, then you just go one and then drive and all that. So generally, it's not safe. Let's try to just prevent that as much as we can, and then it will prevent. It also help prevent sudden reflex actions. There are times that yes, you can just be cruising, driving one-handed and all of that, and someone can just move mad in your front or beside you, and then sometimes too, the time it takes for you to quickly grab yourself back. Your reaction time. So reaction time is matters. So and if you're someone that you're not quick to react, things will go wrong.
You find yourself inside tree.
This will go wrong. So a lot of times it's not safe. So talking about this defensive driving, I think it's one of the things we need to watch out for. One-handed driving, and then not using ourselves also while driving, because while driving also, as a man, let me just put it that as a man, you are in a lot of places. Your head is in a lot of places.
And as a woman, you're in too deep many places.
I say as a man, woman the rich man. Woman the rich man. Talk about that. So as a man, you're in a lot of places. And often it's common to guys and to ladies.
Yeah, of course.
It's common to guys. One other is common to guys. I'm not saying it's something.
Let me even say even why I mentioned the fixed journey, why I talked about him. Some cars they have different modes.
Yes.
You have eco mode, you have individual. I think individual you can customize it. You have sports. You have sports plus. You have race. So now every mode depends on how aggressive you want to drive.
There's race safety. I think in some cars there's race safety and then there's race.
Race mode turns off traction control automatically.
Yes.
Because race mode, you just assume that you're on the track. The track you're free.
Yes.
Now eco mode, anybody that sees eco mode is like, okay, I just want to chill. But I can tell you something that there are some cars that when they are on eco mode, when you go get the most torque. The fake C300, he just said, okay, let me put this car, because it's tuned.
Yes,
he put it on eco mode. Bro, he stepped on the gas, my body did like this. I was like, guy, I said, guy, what thing happened? What? He said, I said, is that not eco mode? What is going on? He said, guy, now eco mode get the most torque. I said, what? So your car does not have eco mode? He said, yes. So you're telling me you cannot drive this car with one hand? Okay. No, I'll continue. He can drive with one hand. But if he's going to drive with one, he's used to it. If another person goes to drive,
I'm sorry. May sorry not be the case.
So that's why you guys have to be careful. Even if you're driving an all-wheel drive car, I hope you know that all-wheel drive cars are basically more heavier.
Yes.
So that means you might have more stress trying to, if you want to slide, you might have more stress trying to, grip it. So please, always use your 2 hands to drive. 2 hands to drive. Stop, if you don't say you want press phone, drive slowly, at least.
Or park and go.
Or park and go, just for your safety. Because I don't know.
I know. Something just came to my mind now. Where are we talking about? This Fixie 350 or 300.
Fixie 300, that's
yes.
okay.
So I just remember something. What are you talking about? So now, if you're the kind of person that once in a while you drive, probably you drive your friend's car once in a while or something. If you're someone that once in a while you have to drive somebody's car, always ask the condition of the car.
Okay,
very important.
Yeah, that's true. That's
very important. Always ask for the condition of the car because I can, for example, now let's assume I have my car and then someone comes and then you borrow me or can I get somewhere? Always ask, or I should tell you, okay, this is the condition of this car. Because I don't know your type of driving, for example. I may not know your type of driving, I may not know how you handle cars and all of that. And eventually I give you my car. Let's use power as example. Okay, the torque and power is the problem of is the eyesight to my car, for example, and I just give it to you and then you are not someone that drives a powerful car.
Yeah, if
you don't know.
Yeah.
Assuming you don't know.
I get what you're saying.
Assuming you don't know.
Most times
that
person that wants to borrow your car, he might be someone that maybe drives
a regular car, a regular daily car.
I'm looking for a car to use, for example, before they come and drag me.
Let's just say
okay, Honda Sonata.
Let's
just drive Sonata, the one of the 200 something horsepower. So that one doesn't have that much torque. You want to do
just so you make it a normal car.
This is a normal car.
And then you just want to power it and then
so let me say you want to borrow someone's car like C450.
So I think it's always good to be informed about people's car if perhaps you have to drive someone's car.
But stop borrowing people's car.
No, I'm not talking about borrowing.
Yeah, don't carry anybody's car.
If perhaps you have to drive somebody's car.
Forget peradventure, carry boats.
Any I shall be.
Maybe when you chop with now you have for something.
You shall drive the same car. Always ask questions about the condition of the car.
Don't drive anybody's car, carry boats.
Sort of safety now that we're talking about. So always ask questions. If there is any stance, sometimes you have to drive someone's car. Yeah, I think that's one of the things people need to understand also. Yeah.
Well, true, sure. Another thing I want to note is that let's go back to Lexus boys. They go to drag me for this thing, but I don't care. I don't care about you guys. I don't care. Let's first start with IS250.
Okay.
The problem now is that Lexus, for a car of that time, that was in 2006. I feel like they overly engineered the looks of the car for a 2006 car. So yeah, and that's why most people who buy IS, they're not buying it because they know that the car is sports. I doubt they even know the engine inside the car. They just buy it because this looks like a nice sports car. And the car is wide. It's quite wide. Every single thing is like stock IS250. Trust me, for that year, that has to be the most beautiful car.
Actually.
Because that time C300 didn't come out. C300 came out in 2008. So IS250 was the most beautiful car then. That's why most people
even over the time you improved on even the
yes, bro. Even
beauty
still on steel.
Beauty is
Still on steel. IS250 now fine car.
Yeah,
no matter how
emphasis on beauty.
It has the beauty every single corner.
The beauty is still there.
Now the problem is that it has the beauty, but the internals on car, that's where it's lacking. It's a 2.5 liter V6. You rarely hear an engine that is 2.5 V6. The most V6 who are the end are 3 liter V6. Most 3 liter V6 are turbo. 3 liter is going to be turbocharged, turbo super, and then is 3.5 naturally aspirated, or 3.2 naturally aspirated.
One of the common engine type with Lexus that I know, not the S3 now, but generally with Lexus that I know, I think with RX3, for example.
Yeah, that's the 3.5 liter V6. ES350, RX350, IS350, GS350. But they just changed there's just some little tuning in each of those cars. For the one that is a sports car and then luxury, normal, blah 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 blah. So basically, the problem now is that most IS boys, they don't do the research they're supposed to do. I don't really think they check online. IS250 is a daily driver. It's not a fast car. There's a difference between fast and quick. If it's quick, it's quick. but it's not fast. To be very honest, it's not fast. It's just like Acura TSX, 2010 Acura TSX. It's a 4-cylinder inline. Sorry, it's an inline 4-cylinder, same thing. Naturally aspirated, right? Pushes 204 horsepower. That's the same pair with IS 250. But it's going to dust an IS 250.
Because Acura.
It's Acura.
It's Acura.
Like, it is Acura. It's going to dust an IS 250. I think it does 0 to 60, 7.5 seconds, 7.2 seconds, whatever. IS 250, 0 to 60, all-wheel drive, 8.4 seconds. Sports car. Rear-wheel drive, 7 point something. It depends on how good you launch. But basically, what we're saying is that now, just like Acura TSX is not a fast car, but it's quick because it's high revving engine. So that's the same thing with IS 250. Even ES 350 is faster than IS 250. Yes, it's just that ES is not a sports car. Because of its
sedan.
It's a luxury, it's like S class level.
Yeah, it's
formal
kind of driving.
Just cruise, you know, maybe office cruise. You know, most of those guys that drive, they don't really speed. They just cruise. You know, everywhere is silent, comfy. Yeah, your seats are very comfy and so. So that's what a lot of Lexus IS250 owners need to understand. You're driving a quick car, and then please don't go on the road. You're just cruising, and then you see. Let's not. I will not say AMG. Let me just say, let me say C300. You see C300 pass you through, sports mode. Bro, what are you doing?
Let's go.
What do you do?
Let's go.
C300, 2008 C300.
Yeah.
3-liter V6. So at least those days, no car. So he pushes 220 something horsepower. That seems slow. Yeah. Yes, it's heavy, but the power of that car comes when you're high speed.
Yes.
You cannot compare C300 200 kmh with IS 250 200 kmh. You cannot. Except maybe the IS 250 you've put adaptive this thing what's the name of those this thing shocking? It's not adaptive down. I want coilover shocks to lower it. Even with that coilover, stock C300 why do you guys think Mercedes is low? There's a reason for the car being low. BMW too, them 3 E90 series, 328i, 3 blah blah blah, 3 whatever I. They might not be fast, but like I said, they are quick. And they're also for me, what really matters in car, it's not really about your 0 to 60. I think it's about your higher speed, how balanced the car can be at all. Because what's the point of having power that when you do 0 to 60, when you don't reach 120, car shit. You go just buy.
When it's not shaking, I said, that's the way. You cannot go beyond that.
You can't go beyond that. Meanwhile, somebody with a slower car.
Now, passing the other point. What's that the point?
So no, I'm not here to drag Lexus boys, guys. I want you to understand something. You want to buy a fast car, there's no problem. But don't go and be buying a daily driver car. IS 250
with the mindset
IS 250 is a daily driver car. Even C300 is a daily driver car. Why do you think most people use it? It is a reliable V6. It's very how many people C300 you don't see it go take before you know. IS they don't have good maintenance control. That's just
and that comes back to the driver.
User. IS 250 also is a very reliable. Like I can tell you, extremely reliable V6. That's why it's smaller, very, very reliable. Some people's own that will crash and knock down probably because the car comes with this carbon buildup issue. So the carbon buildup, you need to, I think once in a while, you need to be cleaning, you need to flush out, flush engine out, you understand? Flush it, clean it and shit like that. And good to go. That's all. But you guys need to understand that. Now, most people, I can tell them, if we put IS 350 here and put IS 250 here, I can tell you that 90% of people don't know the difference. But the main people that know the difference are car guys. Guess the number one difference. You tell me. No, I can't talk around your which one. Yes, tell me the one difference, not the difference.
What is the difference? In performance or in looks?
In the looks, just the looks for the performance. When you see two of them side by side, how do you know that this is an IS 350 and this is an IS 250? How do you know?
Okay, so now I think 350, take for example their tail lights themselves. There's a difference in the thing that's I think.
No.
There's a difference.
Car guy in the mud.
Every month.
Guy, they don't mess up.
This does not make it to the air.
Car guy in the mud.
It's not making it to the air.
Guy, how about like you dey mess up?
So give me
Tail light, wow.
Give me. If this guy looks on the
Pray, forget. Don't look at which. It is this. See,
no.
I said-
Brakes is going to go. Yeah, it's part of blues, but it's also going to towards performance also.
That's what I just. I said, how would you?
I said
for.
for performance.
God have mercy. I said looks. In looks, you want to know the difference between an eye. Okay, you go to a dealership. They feel won't buy you.
Okay.
You want to know if this is an IS 250 and this is an IS 350 without having to open the bonnet, without having to drive the car, without having to go to the back. I hope you guys know some cars, some IS 250, then they write 350. Now for person we don't know, he goes, IS 350, so you understand. How would you know when you look at the brake disc? The brake disc of 350 is big.
Brake discs.
Yes, that brake.
itself.
The brake.
That's you said there's difference in brake discs and brake itself. Bro, I am asking you.
English, no girl of us go Harvard, don't stress me. Key problem, man. What's your problem?
Okay, so the brake is larger than
Yes, the brake is larger and then 250 zone is smaller. That's the difference. There's no need to stress yourself. That's the difference, guy. Car guy.
So what's the result that has been changed?
That's what now. That's possible too. There's a guy on TikTok, Ayo with wheels. I think I knew him from Instagram. He had an IS 250 rear wheel drive. You understand?
Yeah.
He used coilovers. He lowered it, right? Lowered it very, very well. I think maybe he did some small exhaust modification or whatever. And then I noticed that when I used to watch, because he does POV videos. That's the only thing that made his channel upload. When I used to see his drive, no big guy is 250. But sometimes when he brakes, he grips. So I have to ask him that, bro, your car, Alec, which kind of brake do you use?
What are the modifications?
Because IS 250 when I know.
Doesn't catch that quick.
By the time you reach 140, do you say 140 maybe 2 or 3 times. You go down, they smell out from outside. You go, they smell out from outside, and then if you try to match it again, if you don't catch. So he said that he changes brakes, this thing, the stuff that is broken, he changed it to GS 350s brake. He changed. That's why he changed it. So that's why it stops. Because I noticed that IS 350 and GS 350, they are sharing. It's almost the same. I've not really compared it side by side, but it's kind of the same. So now that is an instance where somebody has changed his IS 250 brake pad, brake disc, or whatever. They call brake disc, right? They changed it.
Brake disc is the wider one.
So that one that is half like
because that's the one that is half. So that's the brake. That's the brake pad is not.
Not be waiting with the talks.
You said brake discs. You said brake discs. Do you know brake discs?
Sorry, no vex. Like I said, nobody of us go Harvard. Nobody should stress me.
Brake disc is the circular one.
Sorry, brake disc is the circular one. Yes, sorry.
See
as you don't see, just the C was finished.
Shut up! You don't see me finish.
So actually, basically, that's it. That's an instance where somebody changed his brakes, whatever, to an IS 350 zone.
But no, I have
Basically, that's good, right? But at the end of the day, all that money that you're using, why not just buy an IS 350? Which he later did. Now he don't. The moment he changed to 350, without even saying, boss, did you change it? And you IS 350.
They try to hide it.
The IS 350 they wrong. IS 350 they wrong, bro.
I've experienced something before. I mean, it's not Nigerian, it's not about Lexus or anything. I don't know if it's wrong with some of these German cars.
Okay.
So this one, I don't know if you have any explanation towards that. So now imagine driving a car and there's this subtle vibration that comes once in a while. It's not as a result of sensor. It's not as a result of sensor. So I think one of the times when while driving, when you get to a certain speed, let's say for example you're driving and you're already around 100, 120, and then the car starts shaking, especially the front wheels and you feel in the steering.
German car.
No, I'm not saying for German car. I'm just talking general observation. No, I don't know.
I thought it's German car.
That's why I said I don't know if it happens. If it's something that is occurring to that what happens to German car. And for a German car, for something like that to the German car, I know it should be that there must have been signals or something that you.
No, German car will not tell you. See,
you don't tell you.
You will notice it.
So no, my point is, in situations like that, I think one of the times when I asked a mechanic and then he was like, I've heard different things. Some will tell you inner core, some will tell you, is the brake disc, probably is not level and smooth, properly as it should be. And then things like this also, at times like that, when you are speeding like that, and then you match the brake, two things that I observe, either,
Vibration.
The vibration,
yeah.
Pulls.
Yeah.
It pulls, it draws to one side, maybe to the left or to the right, depending on.
No, you said it draws to one side.
Sometimes alignment.
Just to one side is alignment.
Sometimes it's alignment. And that's why when the vibration is still there.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not because if it draws to one side, you assume it's alignment.
Yeah.
But when you're on the speed and you let it go, your steering is going straight to the line.
Okay.
Only when you apply
brakes.
So something has to do around the brakes.
I think that's around the legs.
So I mean, talking about our drivers as I was saying, let's try to be attentive. Let's try to be attentive also. Now this is talking about general cars, not the German muscle cars. Because I know for a muscle car, you definitely will have signals. You definitely will be notified from your dashboard and all of that. If you are someone that listens,
it's not. I don't think. Forget about those things. If you're a real driver, you don't have to be depending on all those things. Like, you
won't know now.
Depending on all those technology.
So, like I was saying, let's try to be conscious and attentive to our cars and our environment.
Wait, I'm not done dragging Lexus boys. I'm not done.
You want to sleep here?
Calm down. I'm not done. Let me finish. No, let me finish what I'm saying. Actually, so I was talking about the brakes, right?
Yeah.
That's how you know a difference between an IS250 and an IS350. IS350 is a 3.5 liter V6 that pushes 305 horsepower and about 380 newton meters of torque. It's quite light. Both cars are light. I think both cars weigh 1,600 and something kg.
It's up to 1.6.
Yes, it's up to 1.6. Both cars are rear wheel. There's no 250 rear wheel drive, all wheel drive. 350 majority now rear wheel drive. But I've heard there's few cases. Now I'm talking about the 2000 and the older model. That's the 2008.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that. I think some people said that there's all-wheel drive for that one. I never really see it before. Yes, now rear-wheel drive like the pass, right? So it's now the thing is, this is the difference. I'm just trying to let all of them understand something. There's a difference between a German car and a Japanese car. Now, they're not as if they are not fast Japanese cars, right? That have good balance. We have the Infinity now, right?
Yes.
Infinity, Acura, right?
Yes.
But the thing with Lexus, the thing with Lexus, right, is quite, sometimes it can be quite light.
Can be
extreme.
white or
Okay, it is light. It can be extremely light. It's very powerful. So you need to actually understand your car very well. I need to understand that in most cases that you might make a mistake, it's because of the car doesn't have much electronics like a Mercedes and a BMW has. So what you just have is you just have your ABS, your all those whatever.
Engine check.
No, I'm not your traction. Those are those things you have.
Basic.
It is basic. What you're doing is basically manual. You're basically like it's close to a career GT. You're manually doing everything by yourself. You know some Benz, you want to, maybe there's a slip that's going to occur. The system automatically helps you sometimes. You might not notice it, but the system is the system that protects you in case you see that you don't do anything like something quickly. Then also the safety system, pre-collision, blah 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 blah. Lexus boys need to understand that, especially the IS. I know the IS350 is the cheaper level. You know, everybody has their level. I'm not saying they're broke. They're not broke. If you can afford a car, bro, you get money.
That's the thing.
As simple as it. If you can afford, let's even talk back to the years when cars were cheaper. But if you can afford a 750k car at that time, forget you have money. And you can maintain it. If you can maintain it. For me, there's nothing like broke. You have money. For you to maintain that car, for you to keep, because you guys know what matters.
Maintenance, really.
Forget about you buy a car. More keys, bro.
Of course.
Bro, forget all those things. Forget all those things, guy. What matters is how you maintain it.
Of course.
That's what matters at the end of the day. Now I need Lexus boys to understand something. that your braking system and a German's braking system, German, European, Italian is different. Right? There's a reason why you might see Mercedes guys matching the car from one high speed, stopping.
Yes.
If their brakes are cold, they have less performance. Because those brakes, because there are two types of for the AMGs, there's the normal standard brakes, that's steel, and then there's the optional one, which is the more that's in carbon ceramic.
Yes,
They need heat. Like, why do you guys think best brakes? Most of them,
it's almost like half of the brake discs.
Big.
It's almost like half of the brake
It's
discs.
big.
Almost like half of the brake
You
discs.
have more advantage when the brakes are hot.
Okay.
Now, that is the reverse case for Japanese cars. Japanese cars, it can be too. No, not to say even if it's going to be hot, just small. Do you understand? The best time you can get
small hot.
the best time you can get your best performance, your braking performance is when the brakes are cool. You understand?
So I don't know. What I'm thinking and looking at now is when the brakes are cold. No matter what, it can't always be cold. You will say cool or warm.
Okay, not hot. Okay, not hot.
hot.
But it also depends on the kind of speed you're speeding to now.
No, okay, so even if you are going on a 20 or 30.
Well, true. You have a point. It can't be cool. Actually, it can't be cool.
Even if you are going on a 20 or 30 km/h.
No. See, that's normal temperature. That's normal. There's a difference between hot. Even hot, you go down. They see the thing around red now. I mean, like for a German car, Italian car, most of them they use carbon ceramics too.
Yeah.
Them Mustang too, the high performance one, they use Brembo. Brembo brakes are crazy.
Okay.
The heat too is okay for Brembo.
No, I can relate to even the GT500. Not that I said I can relate to that 500 because I remember last time I saw it drive, at that King Rush station.
Yes, that car was able to grip it. And then also when he left and he was constantly going on that, that car easily picks up speed.
Yes,
the standard 0 to 60 of a Shelby GT500, that track they call it Predator engine.
Okay.
The standard 0 to 60 is 3.3 seconds.
It's that quick acceleration.
To enter 200, because I they see when you post. I'm talking about all cars, the GT500. I they see when you post for story sometimes. Mari, I go see 210 kilometers per hour, like 220. I was and the car will scream. And then when you step on it, at any point it will stop.
I don't think someone like that can ever maintain 120.
So you wake on they use IS250. It's not possible. That's the reason why you crash. I need you guys to understand that I'm not dragging anybody. I just want everybody to be safe, basically. And I want you to understand what you're driving.
Yeah.
You're driving a daily driver. If you want a faster car, come buy a 350. I'm saying for your safety.
This also goes to everyone.
And they see all these things every day. He gets some of these guys for TikTok. We see they move, they cruise, they are sitting on.
Oh! Come on there. Hola. Hey, bad guy.
What it looked like. Me and my guys were trying to imagine this scenario. That's what it looked like to me. Another person said the brakes locked. Because that's what happens to IS250 brakes a lot. They lock, like it will just lock.
And then you're not able to catch up.
Yes, it's just now you maneuver. So that's why I said I don't know what happened there. That's what it looks like. So that's what I'm saying. Just use your money by
And then I think there's another thing I also need to put out there. I've been in cars where very different drivers, so I've experienced different things with different persons driving. There's another thing that I think some people are fond of. You don't wait till you get close to the car before you apply your brakes.
So that one too said.
What you are saying now.
You want to hit me now?
Well, that's what what you just said about that in that exhaust.
He don't know normal now.
So because you do not apply your brakes from far, just to break your speed. So you're not getting close. And you are thinking that you're going to catch it immediately.
We've seen this same set of guys. Like there's one of their mates that they went. I'm not going to mention their name, but they know themselves. There was one meet that they went on, they were just moving with their RX 350, GLK, IS 250. Almost, you say, ask them where all of them just they get from the back. They just they hit, they say, boom, boom, boom. Almost, I can tell you that almost 10 cars had accident that day. What is going on?
You are driving, you know your car is not
What
a German
is
car.
this?
The brakes will not
Like,
instantly
I don't-
press them. So
I
you need to
don't,
brake
I
your
don't, I
speed.
don't, I don't understand.
Yes, you need to brake your speed. So
You guys need to learn what they call engine braking.
yes.
Engine braking is because some cars that have paddle shifters, you can that's what they call use engine braking for that. Let's say you're doing like engine brake is also what we call downshifting. Let's say you're doing like 120 and then you want to come to a stop. You understand? But you want to kind of do it faster. So as you're braking, only that my paddle, you know, this is plus, this is minus.
Yes.
So the merchant as you step on your brakes, that also helps your brake pad, your brake pad to be safer, so that it's not
And
chopped.
for those that don't have paddle shifters,
Yeah, for those that don't have paddle shifter, better
common sense demands that
common sense.
you don't brake. It's not until you get closer
So you get
kind of before you brake.
brake small braking. Some of these things, how you get to know? Because some people look at me like, how do I know? How you get to know? I got friends. I have few people that they don't bash car before. No, I'm not using it.
So
I get people where they don't bash car before. I get people who say they have AMGs and so. I learn when sometimes
That's the thing.
when we go on car cruises with them.
That's it.
I'll stay with them, we'll drive, we'll cruise around. I'll ask few questions, they'll tell me. Well,
For yourself, you
say
see.
yes, for yourself, you
experiences,
see. So
you
it's
see
experience.
So, and it's good to be open to knowledge.
And when you also go for car meets, too, sometimes it's not as about snapping pictures. Sometimes meet some people about their car. How much does it push? Blah 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 blah. What kind of check, open the engine, ask questions. That's how you learn. Because everything is not about internet. It's fiscal blah 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 blah. So guys, that's just basically
I think so we need to come to the end of this segment.
yeah. So
like we've been saying, it's all been
it's all
about
just defensive driving.
safety measures, all of that.
That's just what we're talking about. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Yeah. So I'll be doing more of this because I really want my people to be safe. I love you guys out there. Each and every one.
Are you sure? Can I ask something?
I love you guys. You guys are my brothers. You're my brothers and my sisters. I want everybody to be safe. That's the kind of love I'm talking about. That's the kind of love I'm talking about. So, I want to see everybody progress, make it together, and come into the new year together with me. So please, guys, be safe.
Very safely.
Peace out. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's right there. Subscribe. If you want me, if you now want to make a knee down, I feel knee down. I beg, please. I beg.
Turn on the bell icon so you get notifications.
Turn on the bell icon. Subscribe. I'm the anonymous gamer. I love you guys. Cheers.